Good afternoon, this is Lucky Links. In the last video, I brought up the subject of dysfunctional tarot, and now I'd like to address another topic that goes along with this, and that's the need that we seem to have these days for quick answers, a quick fix, and immediate response to our discomfort. I got an email this morning from a company, and I always get these emails, who suggested that I join their astrology platform, that they could automate everything for me, that people could press a button, instantly have their chart printed out and get quick answers to everything they needed. And that kind of makes me laugh, because in Tibetan Bond, we don't really shortcut anything when we do people's charts, which is why it takes me a while to actually get through a person's chart, because I have to do it all by hand. And I spend time looking at and methodically going through the layers of what's going on in an individual's life from their birth conditions. When we do their cosmology, it gets considerably more complex in the layers that we have to pull apart to figure out how a person has gotten from what they were supposed to be when they were born to who they are now, and then how to get them back to that place. We're living in a fast food world, and people are taking a fast food approach to their mental health, to their physical health, to their spiritual health. We spend hours and hours and days and months and years of our lives engaging in bad habits that finally come out in our lives and result as a problem that suddenly we demand to be fixed instantly. And we have to ask ourselves, how much time, how much effort, how much of my resources did I invest in building this problem that now I expect to go away instantly? This fast food approach to psychic readings and to tarot and to astrology is creating a problem that we're about to see get bigger and bigger and bigger now as we move into 2021 and the following few years. Using the cards or using an oracle for a quick fix, a quick answer, in many cases presses down the real problem that we may not be addressing. And because we're using the quick answer, the quick fix, all we're doing is postponing or pushing back our destiny to actually face whatever it is that we're here to really face, until it becomes so big that we can no longer avoid it. There was a famous medium that I used to watch when I was younger every once in a while, because I knew some people who had cleaned up her messes, so I knew what was going on behind the scenes with her. She used to sit in television programs and people would ask her questions and she'd throw out an immediate answer. She instantly knew all the answers. It backfired on her. A woman and her husband came to her about their daughter who had disappeared, and she didn't even hesitate and instantly said she's dead. Well, they were devastated. They stopped looking for their daughter, and as it turned out, she wasn't dead. She'd actually been kidnapped by someone and was held for that person for a decade or two before they actually found the woman. And this quick fix addiction that we have created a problem there. The quick answer was boom. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't times when the answer is simple, and I'm not saying that there aren't times when the answer comes to us rather simply or without a lot of digging. Sometimes it's real obvious. A lot of times a person will come to me and they'll say, well, I feel there's all this bad stuff going on around me. Is there an enemy? Is there someone cursing me? And then I can quickly say, no, that's not the case. There's problems that you're not facing that are bringing this out. And the fact is, you don't have any enemies. This stuff is actually your friend, because it's trying to get you to open up to what you're refusing to open up to inside. As we move forward, I want people to start to think, what things in our society are we demanding a quick solution for? that is creating a problem that is much worse, or will create a problem that is much worse than the one we seem to have? Are we addressing the right issue when we go at our problems? Are we looking deeply enough at the situation? Are we methodically pulling apart the pieces that need to be pulled apart and looking them in the correct context? Or are we just summing everything up really quickly to get a quick answer so that we feel better? A lot of times when we give ourselves reassurance that just makes us feel better in the moment, what happens is the problem surfaces again, and then we have to deal with it again. And isn't it better if we root out something and find the problem and start to address it, no matter how uncomfortable it is, so that we don't have to deal with it again? The fact is, we have tools. There are tools that can help us to figure out what's really going on in our lives. But are we ignoring those tools because we want the quick fix, the quick answer, the psychic who knows it all to tell us what's happening? When I'm doing my charts, every once in a while, I have people get really upset that it's taking a while to get to it. And they write me all upset. I need it, and I need it now. And I know how they feel, because when we're in discomfort, we want immediate relief from that discomfort. But the fact is, we're at a state right now in human development and in human history where our fast food approach to life, our health, our mental health is creating so many problems that we can no longer avoid them. We have to look at them for what they are. We have to see what their source is, and we have to start to take action and apply the correct cures. So often I'll see psychics tell someone, well, the reason that you're like this is because you're a Taurus, or you're a Gemini, or you're this, and they stop there. If a person is having a problem, it's important to methodically look at what is the source of the problem in our behavior, in how we're interacting with others, maybe in how we view ourselves, maybe in how we think, and then start to apply the appropriate cure to be able to heal whatever that obstacle is in our life, instead of just saying, well, it's because of this. Well, it's a past life. Well, it's a whatever. There's too many quick fix answers out there. People take the time to actually look more deeply, apply patience, and actually look at the bigger picture when necessary and see how maybe these things can be cured. I'm Lucky Links, as always, wishing you success and good fortune in all that you do. If you'd like to get a reading from me, 779-302-8009, or conjurehope@gmail.com. Or you can look at my new website, luckylinksfortune.com. If you want to take a class with me, if you want to get your cosmology done, your astrology done, or a Tibetan crystal mirror, contact me again, 779-302-8009, or conjurehope@gmail.com. I've also got classes on how to read the tarot, how to read Mexican Loteria, how to read playing cards, how to read crystal balls, and if you want to take any of those classes, let me know. Remember, are we wanting a quick fix because we're uncomfortable at the moment, or do we really want to find what's going on and root it out and fix it?